Hi, did you know that you can make music videos for free? So, as some of you may have heard, Google is retiring the YouTube video editor. On September 10th of this year, the YouTube video editor is going down. It will no longer be supported. It's probably just going to go away, disappear. Now, we can hope that they make this browser-based video editor's code open source, but we may not be able to rely on that. However, there is a piece of software, Hitfilm 4 Express, that is an even more robust video editor. It's kind of along the lines of Adobe Premiere, but in some ways it's easier to use, and then in some ways it's buggier. Over my 3-day weekend, I composed a song using only free software, Audiotool and Audacity. Audiotool is a web-based kind of fun toy with synthesizers, effects, drum machines, and some of the drum machines you can replace all the samples. They're like a sample sequencer, basically, so you can pretty much do whatever you want. It's kind of reminiscent of Reactor in that you're taking these little chords and like connecting the different machines as if they were the real world versions of those machines. You know, it's all digital, and it's all free. There's a link to Audiotool in the description. After doing the synthesizer and drum work in Audiotool, I brought the project over into Audacity to finish it up and record the vocal track. Audacity is also free. It's just a audio editor, I guess kind of along the lines of Pro Tools, but free. Link is in the description. And you know, after I was done with the song, I had been researching free video editors since we're losing the YouTube video editor, and I stumbled across Hitfilm 4 Express. And I really fell in love with this piece of software. Like I said before, it could be a little buggy, but it worked really well. And, you know, I took these very long live streams of me composing this song, and I made that part of the video. I made the video from these live streams of me actually composing the song. And, you know, I did this whole thing in 3 days. I made the music video in 1 day and the song in 2. So, there's really nothing stopping you from doing the same thing. This software is free. You know, you get yourself Audacity, you get yourself Hitfilm 4 Express, and you could do anything you want. You can make a music video, you can make a movie, and I don't want people to be too upset that we're losing the YouTube video editor. I was upset at first, until I found Hitfilm 4 Express. It's a really good piece of software, and, you know, it's allowed me to do something that inspires me without using, you know, paid products. You know, I don't want to give Final Cut Pro my money. I don't want to give Adobe my money. You know, I'd rather keep my money and then maybe donate some of it to people who make this kind of software free to everyone. So that's where it's at. You can make a music video, you can make a movie on free software. You can do something that inspires you and share it with the world. And you know, it just takes some research. You just got to find the these free things and learn how to use them. Now, as far as tutorials go, there's a plethora of tutorials on YouTube for all of these things, for Audiotool, Audacity, and for Hitfilm 4 Express. And you know, if you wanna watch my live stream where I created this content and created this video, there's a link in the description below. There's a whole playlist documenting my process of making this song and making the music video to go with it. And if you want to watch my music video, well, that link is also in the description. So don't let it get you down that Final Cut Pro costs so much money. Don't let it get you down that the Adobe Creative Suite costs so much money. Because there's an alternative out there that's free. You know, if you can't afford Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro, there's Hitfilm 4 Express. If you can't afford Photoshop, there's GIMP. If you can't afford Adobe Illustrator, there's Inkscape. If you can't afford Pro Tools, there's Audacity. You know, if you can't afford Maya or 3ds Max, there's Blender. Basically, no matter what your creative endeavor is, now we finally have a free option for all of these creative tools. So, you know, there may be economic barriers in many walks of life, but the economic barriers in creativity are slowly dissolving. And that's a good thing. We need more free, more open source software. And I'm just really glad that we're where we are. Hitfilm 4 Express is a great piece of software. Audacity is a great piece of software. And I encourage you guys to go grab these tools and make something awesome. Share it with the world. Do something that inspires you. And have a good one.